Hi guys, welcome to 10 Minutes with DeepLook. I appreciate you guys for tuning in for week number 2 of this series. On last week, we had the pleasure of talking about pioneering, creating and paving the way to what you want, what's going to be your success through pioneering. So on this week, I want to tie that in with our words, what we actually say and how we say it and how it makes a difference. The reason why I chose this topic is because I've noticed now more than ever, so many of us are trying to get people on board with creating affirmations. We're learning to create affirmations ourselves. Our Bible even tells us to speak positively because the things that we say, we speak into existence. I find that for me at this point in time, I can sometimes want things for people more than they actually want it for themselves. But then for myself, I can feel like I won't actually achieve as much as I am really capable of doing. So the way to fix that is to change the thought process, and in changing the thought process, you have to change the words. So no more thinking negatively. Ergo, no more speaking negatively. I have come across so many business people who speak so negatively, not only about themselves, but about the people in the same industry that they occupy, or people in other industries, or people in the areas around them. And guys, I want to tell you that that simply won't work. One is a lack of professionalism. Two, it's a lack of regard for those working equally as hard, if not harder, than yourself to be successful. And three, it shows visually who you are verbally. What do I mean by that? Aside from your appearance, your words are the next thing that a person sees. And I know you're thinking to yourself, don't people hear my words, not see my words? Well, no. The next thing a person sees is your words. If you walked up to someone right now and said, I want a blue Honda Civic, the person's mind starts to put together the picture of a blue Honda Civic. And then they start to calculate and formulate, well, what's going to be in and on this Honda Civic? Is it going to have all of the bells and whistles? Are you getting tinted windows? Are you going to have the alloy rims? A blue Honda Civic sounds nice. It's the same thing with our words. Once we open our mouths and let the statement go, we have created a visual aid for who we are on the inside. Not only that, our words are governance. Our words speak life or death. Our words speak things into existence. If you have the power to speak things into existence, why not speak the positive? Why not speak wealth and order into existence? Why not speak growth and development into existence? Not downgrade and tear down. Not trash and destroy. Not murmur and complain, as my church member said today. She says she's challenging us to join her in 30 days of speaking positively. Posting one positive thing for 30 days. You will see me do it. But I'm challenging you guys to do it too. And the reason why I'm challenging this is because so many of us are looking to flourish and to grow in our industries and in our areas, but we lack the mental capacity, not the capability. We lack the thought process, not the capability, but we lack the will to simply change our statement. It's not hard, but it comes at a price. So it's not free either. It's not hard to think about what you're going to say, but it definitely takes another level of desire, another level of contemplation to actually say, I'm not going to let the negative unleashed into the universe. I'm not going to take the negative and unleash it on those around me in my industry and call them worthless or say they're not as hardworking. It takes another level of ambition It takes another level to actually say that my words create my everyday environment, and I am going to shift that by simply saying nothing if I can't say anything good at all. Because then I can take it internally, digest, and work on my thought process. And after I'm done working on my thought process, my words have to follow. Because what's in me will come out. So when I walk up to the client and I sound good and I look good, pitching them on why they should let me do their makeup, or why they should let me comb their hair, or why I should sell them the car, or why I should sell them my book, or why they should come and listen to my seminar as I speak. It sounds good until the wrong words are unleashed. Self-control. Self-control of the mouth. Governance. It was not until I had a very important conversation with my leader, not just a leader, my leader, Apostle Ken Tony. And he said to me, people watch you and they listen to you. They watch you to see how they can work with you, if they can work with you. And sometimes the things that come out of your mouth is just immature. Some might see that as harsh. But it was a conversation that I needed to have at that moment, because it completely shifted my thought process. It shifted the way I saw myself. At the time, on the inside, I was kind of split in two, because I'm just like, immature? Me? 29 years old. I have a huge sense of humor, but I never would have thought I was immature. But as I started to look at my conversation and the way I governed myself with those around me who are business owners, who are people who know people that can know me, I was immature. And it showed. And it took someone to be brutally honest with me and tell me that for me to shift my thought process. So I'm going to be brutally honest and tell each and every one of you who's watching this video, shift your thought process. Shift your words. Speak positive things. Don't downgrade the people in your community by saying, oh, they're worthless. They're not worth putting any attention or paying any mind to. They're that way because they want to be that way. We don't know what way they are for whatever reason they are. Has absolutely nothing to do with us and what we're supposed to be doing, because what we are to do is to influence, to empower, and to use our platforms to create change. It's not all about money. When we start to consider what we do a dollar, that's when we lose passion for it. That's when we lose hope for it. That's when we lose the desire to actually grow towards it. But if we look at it for what it actually is, which is the thing that we love to do, what we enjoy to do most, whether it's writing, makeup, hairstyling, being a cosmetologist, an esthetician, whether it's building houses, if we do it for the sheer enjoyment and the passion of it, we can't dare speak negatively of it or around it. And we definitely cannot give our customers and our clients that experience, let alone your colleagues. Even though you may not have worked with a person yet or at a specific point in time, that doesn't mean you won't have the opportunity to work with that person. And you definitely want to be a person that's able to be worked with. It takes another level of maturity. It takes another level of mentality. It takes another level of ambition. It takes another level of know-how. It takes another level of pursuit and desire to actually do this thing, and that's to speak positively and to encourage, not tear down and destroy, but to build upwards. Building up is not easy. It's not easy because it actually takes work. It takes work to build a thing up, but it takes seconds to tear it down. It takes seconds to tear a person down. It takes seconds, not even seconds, but moments. That's not what we're here for. We're here to pioneer and to shift the course of our industries, our homes, our schools, you name it. That's what we're here for. The bonus is the money. But the only way we come by that is to actually shift our words. In return, we're shifting our thought process. In return, we're shifting the course of our customer. We're shifting the course of our industry. and we're making the biggest difference in the world. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I am DeepLook. Thanks for tuning in to 10-Minute Tuesdays with me. I hope that you got something out of this. I hope that it made a difference, because it definitely made a difference to me. It made a difference for me, and it made a difference in me. I love each and every one of you, and I look forward to talking to you